Hey, what's crackin', fellas? It's Entei, back with some Pokemon Shield gameplay. Thanks so much for dropping by, and I hope you enjoy your stay. There was a lot of positive feedback about the post-commentary style from last time, so I want to stick with that, but I need to address a couple things because I think I moved a little too quickly last time, and I want to make up for that now in the intro of this video. So I left out a bunch of plot from last time, namely that you actually encounter the legendary when you're out looking for the Wooloo, so that's pretty cool. I also left out some evolutions because, the reason I did this is because I didn't want to spoil stuff, but at this point, if you're clicking on a playthrough, then I just have to assume that you're not worried about stuff being spoiled. So my starter evolved, and then Bolt here also evolved because I just crammed candy XP down his throat until he finally went through his evolution process. I was really interested to see what he would turn into, so this is the result of that. But anyways, we're back, and we're going to start off in Motostoke City, hitting them with the freshest moves you've ever seen. Take a look. Incredible. So then we meander over here, meet up with Sonia, who walks us into the Poke Center just to make sure we understand what's going on. Obviously, this is not our first rodeo, so we understand everything that you can possibly do inside of this building, but nevertheless, she hands us a league card, which are just little personalization tools for trainers. They just seem like business cards to me. We got Leon's league card to add to our album. These things, useless for sure. Don't worry about those. Then we go over to the PC, wake it up, and check our boxes just to see what we have knocking around in here. Since you can access the box from anywhere, this is useless, so we're going to close this PC. However, we can talk to this guy, the name and the move guy. He gets the okay from me. That's alright. I appreciate that, my dude. But then we're going to run on out and see what trouble we can get into with Sonia. The trouble really just reveals to be a shot of Motostoke City with the stadium in the background because she really wants to make sure we know where this ceremony is going to be tomorrow. Like, I get it, okay. There's an Onyx in the street, which, I really hope he has a permit for that. I don't think that's strictly allowed, but when this girl starts twirling her hair, whew, she can be saying whatever she wants. You know that I'm paying very close attention. But as a matter of fact, we do not stay in this city. We actually run back out. I wanted to get some more XP in this, quote, Safari Zone. Didn't quite work out. I did score 3 pearls, though. That's pretty much all that happened out here as I'm chilling in the rain. So, not fruitful. We turned around, came back, and took on Motostoke for real this time. We got to have a nice little chat with this cute girl and met her Minccino, and then we continued down the street to check out these shops, first bumping into this fine gentleman before going to correct our outfit because I was actually being kind of bullied by my friends. They didn't like my hat. I think I looked pretty cute personally, but they disagreed. I got peer pressured, the hat came off, and now everyone can see my hair, so I'm self-conscious going to the barbershop for a fresh new cut. When this happened, I don't know what they think this is. I can't be affording that. So I walk out, bump into this guy again, bump into some doors, and then bump into Leon, who wants to tell me how he got lost in the city. Fellas, it's a straight line. If you got lost in Motostoke, we got bigger problems than I realized. The heck is going on? What do you mean you got lost? Leon? I thought you were the champion, buddy. So he gives him a piece of charcoal, probably to keep my mouth shut about how he can't walk in straight lines, and he lets me go up onto the lift. Lovely. So we meet up with Hop, walk into the stadium, see this guy behind the counter, making the same hand motion over and over. You feeling okay, dude? So the older woman here brushes her hair. She's clearly had enough of his shenanigans, walks on past us and bumps into Hop. I'll give her a pass on that one. He was being kind of annoying. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Hop's not amused, but we go up nevertheless, get ourselves registered, and we have the opportunity now to come up with a unique number. I had a real chance to be immature here, but I went with 007. I know there were many other better options, but it's okay. So then I go talk to this woman, try to make amends. She calls me out for wasting her time, so I hit her with one of these, and then we get escorted next door to the Badoo Drop Inn. Whew, what a day so far, but we're only just getting started. So once we get inside, we actually meet up with Sonia once again, who wants to tell us about this statue and the legend of the Galar region. And I can't help myself. I say, give me all the details. So we sit here and let her talk. And again, you know I'm paying real close attention when she's talking. It's not just because I'm totally crushing on her. Totally want to hear about the Black Storm and the Sword and the Shield and whoever this guy is and Galar and all that. You already know. So anyways, once I'm done being annoyed that there's no hidden item back here, we head on upstairs and have our first brush with Team Yell, who, you know, predictable, is blocking reception at the hotel, so I can't go to bed. Classic villain archetype move here. What a gang of thugs. We have to get them the heck out of the way so I can get some sleep for this big ceremony tomorrow. So you know we take them on. Team Yell Grunt. No chance for me. I'm going to let this battle play out, try to catch my breath a little bit. I actually don't like writing scripts for these kinds of videos. I prefer to just let the words flow, try to be comedic along the way, and see what happens. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I can do these in one take, because I definitely cannot do that. But it's a lot of fun for me. I hope you're enjoying so far as you watch me desperately try to level up Swinub. I'm trying to get him, I think it's 30-something before he turns into the next one up. I want that Mammal Swine real bad, so I keep leading with Swinub, pulling him out, sending out Pokemon like Poe that can handle the business. And, you know, we'll take a tackle for our efforts, but we hit him with that strong uppercut, the circle throw. Love the animations in this game, by the way. And the first grunt is down and dealt with. You know, the second grunt goes much the same way. Poe's just slapping him around like he hasn't a care in the world. So the second one is definitely no chance for me either. Then Hop gets annoyed we're not giving enough attention to him or whatever, so he comes in for a double battle, steals the show a little bit with his Wooloo, finishing off Nickit with a tackle. And then we have dealt with them, but meet this question mark girl, who actually reveals to be Marnie, and she tells us that these guys are just a bunch of fanatics and they love her so much and want her to become the champion. So I feel a little bad about projecting Team Rocket vibes onto these guys. They're not sinister, they're trying to root on their girl. I mean, what's wrong with that? She's got a weird scientific experiment next to her, but we won't worry about that too much. So then we're out, we have to get escorted back to the building next door, apparently. Can't be trusted to walk myself over there. I know it's a long walk, buddy. Yeah, thanks for helping me out there, my dude. Don't know what I could have done without you. So we walk on in, go past all the people who are babbling to each other about how excited they are about the gym challenger, and we head on over to the front desk. He kindly informs us that we have to be in uniform for the ceremony that is to come. So I say, all right, dude, let's go do that. And I am looking super fly in this thing. Good lord. I maybe look like I urinated in my pants, but don't worry about that. I'm a little nervous, okay? 007 definitely reporting for duty. This guy's still making the same hand gesture over and over, but the time has arrived. The stars have aligned. Me and Hop take to the pitch. I have not had many complaints about this game so far, but I will say something that stood out to me in this scene in particular was just the lack of voice actors. I feel like at this point, you might as well do the thing, you might as well go the whole way. Now, I know that not a single word has been said in all of Pokemon history, and that's a tough streak to break, but I feel like at this point, it's just retracting from the emotion of the scene. And a friend of mine made this point too. You just can't get lost in it if you're trying to read the text instead of just watching this beautiful man parade himself around out of pure enjoyment for Pokemon. I feel like I want to just hear what he's saying. I want to read what he's saying. How do you guys feel about that? Would it be a jarring experience to have voice actors? or would it add to the overall pleasure of Pokemon? I myself would like to see voice actors, but I'm interested to hear what you would say. In any event, the real reason we're here is to meet the gym leaders, so up first is Milo, the grass-type expert, followed by Nessa, the water master. Next is Kaboo, the fire-type veteran. After him is a shot of the crowd. Whoops. After him is Alistair, the ghost-type boy, looking very spooky. Next is Opal, the fairy-type grandmother, I suppose, followed by Melanie, the ice-cold professional, and finally Rayhan, the gym leader of dragons. So only 7 of 8. Apparently we're missing one, so that's interesting. I'm sure there's a story there. But after the gym leaders get paraded out, we, the challengers, have our chance to take to the field and be recognized, and that gives me just enough time to do my outro. So thank you very much for taking the time. I really appreciate it. I'm anxious to hear how you guys feel about the style of this video, not just the post commentary, but also how it was edited. Was it too much, or did you actually like it? Please let me know, and I will definitely make adjustments based on your feedback. Regardless, this has been Entei, Krakenation, out.